everyone. Welcome to the University of Virginia's College Athletics. Today, for today's Region B Championship games. Girls basketball featuring the two-time defending state champions Central Lady Warriors against the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack. Ted Gotham joining me as always. The Lady Warriors basketball. Last 2 years, we got a fun one ahead of us here, don't we? Absolutely. All year, these two teams are really from the top. Coach Robin Dotson's team 22-4 this year, and the regular season champions are about 7. But Ridgeview, of course, they've been to the state tournament 3 of the last 4 years. They're 20-7 this year. They won a championship in 2016. And to me, you can talk about football, baseball, basketball. I'm not sure there's a bigger sports rivalry in Southwest Virginia than Central and Ridgeview girls basketball, because we're talking about state championship teams right here close to home.
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of rivalries in the other sports as well, but a lot of them aren't of this caliber. I mean, these are two state contending teams, and they match up twice a year in the regular season. They're going to run into each other sometime in the district tournament, the region tournament. And they see each other a lot. They're two excellent teams, and it's just a joy to watch their basketball team.
It is always tight, always hotly contested. Another reason why this is always a big rivalry is that these players know each other so well. Two of starters for Ridgeview played basketball for Central growing up in some youth travel leagues, and at least 3 other players on Ridgeview team have played travel softball over the years. Well, the Heaters with a bunch of Central players. So it's a situation where they're all good friends right now. There's no love lost when they come to the sport. It's absolutely everyone's going on. It's always a battle.
We're doing lots of surprise here. That's different than other plays we played with Central and all these girls going off. 2 great athletes in their own right. Ridgeview and the coach job there. That team, it's been. Ridgeview consolidated after they did. It was obvious for these 2 teams. As you mentioned, a lot of these players good friends, but sports knows our families, boundaries, friendship boundaries, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. For 32 minutes, these ladies are going to be playing each other. It's going to be an all-out war. This is the 3rd time Central and Ridgeview have faced each other this year. They get a chance to face each other in this tournament this year because they were on opposite sides of the bracket. Ridgeview didn't make it all the way to the playoffs, losing in a tight game to Abington. But on the other hand, 2 games that we played so far against Central and Ridgeview, Central's won both of them. 54-40 was the first one was 53-44. That was 61-51. Second meeting. Third time's a charm. Central beat this really good Ridgeview team.
Well, as you notice, both of those games, it's been about a 10, 11 point game. Pretty simply scored those times as well. It was a very close game there. First half, 3 quarters, in up in the 4th quarter. Central had just a little bit extra, and so we're late 10-point lead there. But as you mentioned, it's hard to beat a team this many times in a row in one season, especially a team as good as the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack. This game, as far as going into state, it'll help them seed them, but the Lady Warriors are still going to go if they lose. But this is a game that they want to win for bragging rights and put another first place game.
Absolutely. Reaching the championship level. But you're right. Both teams already qualified for the Elite 8 state tournament. The winner of this game will get to host the first round of the state tournament. That'll be next Friday. We could go yesterday. Week from yesterday. And then if they win on Friday, all teams will be Elite 8 Friday. Next Tuesday, they're going to face the championship. Siegel Center. That'll be next Saturday. Or 2 Saturdays, actually. Singleton on the campus of Virginia.
That's good that some of the games are going to be more local. The boat range there for the state tournament is going to be well over a week. We're going to have them either straight up at Richmond or over a week or something. But as you mentioned earlier, this game, just host the quarterfinal of the state tournament at home. So that's calling the games. It'd be nice if the Lady Warriors were to win that.
Or maybe here. Either way. How the teams got here to the finals of the Ridgeview tournament. Ridgeview won their semifinal game 54-40 over Virginia High. The other night, really dominated performance as champions in the Southwest District. Central, third consecutive dominating performance. They won 58-35 over 11. Coach, regular season coaching. Southwest District. So here we are, the championship. We make a brief break and we'll be time for tip-off.
Yeah. That's what my mom was saying. Yeah.
You ever plugged into this side? I don't know if that's something to do with it.
I usually plug in over here.
Something to do with it.
So, it's going to be better. It sounds like it's going to be this. Can't really tell. Because it's still showing up here. Yeah, it is. That may be better.
Trying to work out the kinks here. You can text us and let us know how it's sounding as we're getting on online here. It's about time for the
evening,
national
ladies
anthem.
and gentlemen. Welcome to the David J. Pryor Convocation Center for tonight's 2D Girls Regional Championship game versus the Lady Wolfpack of Ridgeview taking on the Lady Warriors of Central. UVA-Wise Region 2B and the VHSL promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed towards those officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the Pryor Center. Your cooperation is appreciated. Also, fans, a friendly reminder, we ask that you please remain in your seats during gameplay to avoid blocking the sight lines of others in attendance. Please utilize timeouts and other stoppages in play to enter or leave the seating area. Thank you for your courtesy. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and stand at attention as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. We are going to start the evening off by going through the reserve players for each team. For the Lady Wolfpack of Ridgeview, number 3, Shelby Rose. Number 11, Haley Sutherland. Number 22, Cassidy Thomas. Number 23, Hannah Dotson. Number 31, Camden Sykes. Number 32, Shay Sutherland. And number 33, Cassidy Rasnick. For the Lady Warriors, number 1, Grace Thompson. Number 10, Bailey Allison. Number 14, Jillian Sturgill. Number 15, Hannah McGinnis. Number 20, Gabby Hall. Number 22, Hannah Large. And number 32, Kaylee Mullins.
And now,
ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make some noise for your starting lineups. Lady Wolfpack fans, make some noise, get on your feet for your starting line. Starting caller is a junior, number 2, Hunter Grant. Also starting caller, the freshman, number 10, Brooklyn Frazier. Starting caller, the senior, number 21, Bailey Frazier. Starting caller, the senior, number 25, Nicole Counts. Starting caller, the senior, number 50, Amber Taylor. Chris Fleming, Mike Gully, Gary Fleming are your assistant coaches. The head coach, Mr. Donnie Frazier. Lady Wolfpack fans, make some noise. And now, Lady Warrior fans, make some noise. Starting guard, the senior, number 11, Brittany Mullins. Starting guard, the senior, number 12, Brooke Porter. Also starting guard, the senior, number 23, Olivia Mullins. Starting forward, the junior, number 30, Hannah Carter. Starting forward, the senior, number 42, Dee Shabunnik. Kelly Steller, Chad Compton, and Josh Lane, your assistant coaches. The head coach, Mr. Robin Dodson. Lady Warrior fans, make some noise.
Let's do this. The biggest sports rivalry in Southwest Virginia. The Central Lady Warriors, the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack for the Region D Girls Basketball Championship. We're ready for the tip, and here with your play-by-play, Austin Yeary.
Things are about to get underway. Looks like Bailey Frazier and Dee Svetnik step to the half-court circle to get ready for the tip. Standard starting 5 for both teams. No variations here for this game. Referee comes to half-court. Ball is up, and the Wolfpack come away with it. Brooklyn Frazier has it, passes to Bailey Frazier. She's top of the key, heading left. Passes out to number 50, that's Taylor. She'll give back to Bailey Frazier. Frazier, top of the key, heading right. Drives in, puts up a shot. It's off the side of the backboard. Rick Porter with the rebound. Warriors headed the other way. Porter passes to Olivia Mullins and out to Brittany Mullins. Out to Dee Svetnik, over to Hannah Carter, right corner. Carter to Olivia Mullins. Back out top of the key at the volleyball line. Olivia passes over to Hannah Carter, right wing. Passes to Brittany Mullins, top of the key. She heads left and hands to Olivia Mullins. Finds Porter, and Porter will take a 3. It's short. Rebound goes to Grant. She passes to Counts. They head to Brooklyn Frazier. And I think they're going to get Brittany Mullins on a blocking foul there.
Could have gone either way. Brittany seemed to have her position, but a lot of contact.
So Brooklyn Frazier looking to inbound here under her own basket. Gets into Bailey Frazier, right corner. Tries to get it inside, but it's stolen by Hannah Carter. Passes to Dee Svetnik, then to Olivia Mullins. Warriors the other way.
Great defense by Hannah Carter jumping in the passing lane.
Olivia Mullins drives right in, but it's poked away from behind. It'll be out of bounds. Still Warrior ball.
Interesting right now, Bailey Frazier and Brooke Porter guarding each other on the opposite ends, both dealing with some injuries lately.
Olivia Mullins looking inbound at her own basket. Gets it into Hannah Carter. Goes back out to Olivia, left corner. Passes to Brooke Porter, top of the key, and the offense will reset. Porter heading right. Drives in. Passes out to Brittany Mullins. She heads to the right corner, drives the baseline, has to pick up her dribble. Throws it off of Grant and out of bounds. It'll still be Warrior ball.
As usual, Ridgeview's coaching staff very vocal in the ears of the referee. They thought that ball went off Brittany Mullins. I mentioned the injuries before. We thought might have had a concussion the other day, and Bailey Frazier's dealing with knee and rib injuries right now.
Olivia Mullins inbounds to Brooke Porter. A three from the right corner is no good, but she was fouled on the shot, so she's going to get 3 attempts at the free throw line.
Yeah, a lot of contact there down around the hip. Frazier just taking too much of a chance trying to block that shot. She really had no chance at it.
That's the first foul there on Bailey Frazier. It's the first team foul for the Wolfpack. First one from Brooke Porter is short. Score still 0-0 with 6:22 to go here in the first.
These are good teams. I'm guessing someone will score before the game ends.
They haven't scored yet as Brooke Porter misses her second from the free throw line.
Trust me, Austin. Trust me on this one.
I will. Porter receives the ball. Third attempt from the line, and that one falls. So Chad was right. Who would have thought? Warriors go up 1-0. Brooklyn Frazier with it on the other end. Passes to Bailey Frazier. Over to Counts. Counts drives in, picks up her dribble, gets it to Taylor. Taylor out to Grant. Grant cross-court pass to Counts. She drives in, gets to Taylor. Goes up. Shot was no good, but was fouled on her way up, so she'll get 2 at the free throw line.
Pretty good penetration. Nice dish by Nicole Counts. Counts, of course, one of maybe the best softball players in the area, but she's ready for her basketball career to end.
Looks like that foul was on Olivia Mullins. That's her first, team's second. Taylor's first free throw is up and no good. So pretty low percentage here from the line from both teams so far. Taylor steps to the line for her second attempt. It's up. That one falls, so we're tied up at 1 with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Olivia Mullins gets across half court, drives right in, goes up and fouled hard on her way up, so she'll get to go to the free throw line for 2.
It was a good drive till she got down to about the block. 3 Wolfpack defenders converged on her. Not a whole lot she could do. She was lucky to get fouled there.
I believe they're going to get Taylor on that one. That'll be her first, team's second, so both teams with 2 team fouls at the current moment in time. Olivia Mullins makes the first free throw. Puts the Warriors up 2-1.
She laughs at everyone else having trouble with their free throws so far today.
Well, they are in a bigger arena, and I know depth perception is a word that gets thrown around a lot in these bigger arenas, but she hits the second, doesn't phase her, makes it 3-1. Central leads.
These are 2 teams that have played in bigger environments.
Passes over to Taylor. She'll take a 3. It's good. Taylor, the post player there for the Wolfpack, hits the 3, makes it 4-3. They're up 1.
Something interesting to see. Both teams have post players can step out and hit that shot.
Olivia Mullins hands off to Brittany Mullins. She hands off to Brooke Porter. Porter hands back to Olivia. Olivia right wing. Hesitates, then drives in. Tries to get it into Savetnik. Pass hits the bottom of the rim. Taylor gets the steal. Passes to Grant. Then to Counts. Counts coming the other way. Almost lost her dribble. Corrals it and then passes to Brooklyn Frazier, and she'll bring it out top of the key. Frazier heads left, passes to Grant, into Counts. Counts goes up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Taylor. Her putback is up, no good. Porter comes away with the rebound. Warriors on a fast break and a foul called on Grant as she tried to poke it away from behind there from Porter, but they're going to get her for the foul.
Clear foul. I mean, a lot of contact. For some reason, the Ridgeview bench going nuts over there. I'm not sure what they saw on that one.
It's her first, team third. Olivia Mullins inbounds to Brittany Mullins. Gives it right back to Olivia. And the Warriors will look to run an offense. Olivia Mullins, right wing. Hands off to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive in. Gets it to Savetnik. And her shot is up and in. We've seen that one before. Makes it 5-4. Warriors up 1.
Great court vision by Brittany Mullins there on the drive.
Brooklyn Frazier has it. Passes out to Taylor. She thought about another three. Passes back to Brooklyn Frazier instead. Spin move into the lane. It's off the glass and in. Makes it 6-5. Ridgeview up one.
Gorgeous move by the freshman, Frazier. Something I've noticed is that the freshman, is guarding Olivia Mullins. Here she goes again. 3 of the last 4 possessions. She's looked to drive against the freshman.
Olivia Mullins will drive in, gets it to Savetnik. Goes up and foul. So the ref's not afraid to blow the whistle so far, but have seen there's been some fouls committed. It's not like they're calling bogus calls here.
It's true, and I think that's 2 now on Amber Taylor, who's done a good job against Lisa Savetnik so far. That's going to hurt.
That's her second, team 4th. Of course, she's just about the only player that can really match up against Savetnik. D hits her first from the line, makes it 6-6. We're tied. Checking in here for the Wolfpack is number 23. That's Hannah Dotson. Taylor will take a seat as she's picked up 2 fouls here early on. Savetnik's second from the line is up and good as well. She doesn't have any trouble. Makes it 7-6. Warriors up 1. Brooklyn Frazier bringing it the other way for the Wolfpack. She heads right. Passes over to Bailey Frazier. Cross-court pass to Counts. Ball's loose and a jump ball call. Good defensive play there by Brittany Mullins. About poked it loose and then grabbed the hold of the ball. It's going to be Warrior ball.
Once again, Ridgeview's coach is upset. They maybe have a case on that. It looked like it could have been a foul on Hannah Carter. Instead, we get a jump ball.
So Olivia Mullins receives the inbound pass, trotting the other way.
Driving right at Frazier again.
Drives in and off the glass. Olivia Mullins' 2-pointer makes it 9-6. Warriors up 3.
4 of the last 5 possessions, they're looking to take advantage of that matchup.
Brooklyn Frazier will drive herself, passes over to Dotson. Then to Counts. Counts will take a 3 from the top of the key. It's short. Rebound goes to Savetnik. She passes to Porter. Warriors on a fast break here. Porter passes over to Brittany Mullins, left corner. She'll pass back to Porter, top of the key. Porter crosses over, drives in, passes to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive, puts up a wild layup, and it's good off the glass. Makes it 11-6. Warriors up 5.
Great shot by the senior Brittany Mullins, who started off like she's been playing the last few games. Outstanding.
Brooklyn Frazier passes over to Dotson in the left corner. Back to Brooklyn Frazier. Back to Dotson, left corner. And once again, back to Brooklyn Frazier. She'll drive in. Runs right into Hannah Carter, and they're going to call a charge on Brooklyn Frazier. Carter set her feet and took the contact. Big Warrior ball.
That was going to be a nice little jump stop for Frazier, but good job by Hannah Carter to step in for all that charge.
It's her first, team 5th. Now it looks like number 32, Sutherland, will check in here for the Wolfpack. Also, number 11, Haley Sutherland. So we got 2 Sutherlands, Haley Sutherland and Shay Sutherland.
Haley Sutherland, a freshman, I believe. Really talented young player for Ridgeview.
Olivia Mullins with it. She hands off to Brittany Mullins, gives right back to Olivia. Looking to get it inside to D. Savetnik, passes it out to Brittany Mullins instead. Brittany Mullins hands off to Brooke Porter. Porter will head right, passes out to Olivia. She'll pump fake and drive. Up, no good. Rebound goes to Haley Sutherland. She'll pass to Bailey Frazier. Frazier will drive. Goes up. It's good off the glass. Makes it 11-8.
Really nice hesitation, and then about 7 foot off the glass for Bailey Frazier, set to go to Pikeville College to play her basketball next year.
Olivia Mullins passes over to Brittany Mullins. Tries to get it to Hannah Carter at the elbow, but it's tipped and eventually stolen by Haley Sutherland. And Bailey Frazier in control of the ball now here for the Wolfpack. She's top of the key, heading right. Passes over to Shay Sutherland. She passes back out to Bailey Frazier. About 1:35 to go here in this first quarter. Bailey steps back into a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Haley Sutherland. She kicks out to Dotson. That 3's wild and no good. Rebound goes to Olivia Mullins. She's streaking the other way. Will drive right in. Goes up. Fouled on her way up. Shot was no good. She'll get 2 at the line.
nearly decapitated, but she gets up quickly. Olivia Mullins has been extremely aggressive, and they've had the matchups with her.
Looks like that foul's going to be on number 11, Haley Sutherland. That's her first, team 6th. So the Warriors just about ready to get into the bonus here early on.
Last 2 possessions for Ridgeview, Bailey Frazier being a little more aggressive on her end. She's kind of let the game come to her tonight so far, but she's their best offensive player. She's got to take over when they need them.
Olivia Mullins hits the first from the line. Some substitutions here. Looks like Jill Sturgill will come in for Brittany Mullins, and Callie Mullins will come in for Dee Savetnik.
Typical Ridgeview Central game. It's tense in here, a lot of big crowd. Girls playing hard. It's fun.
Olivia Mullins hits the second. I believe she's 4 for 4 from the line there. Makes it 13-8. Bailey Frazier in control of the ball. Brings it across half court. She heads left. Steps into a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Haley Sutherland. Her putback is up and good. Fouled on her way up as well, so she'll get a chance for an and one.
Good job by Sutherland there to get position and get that rebound. I'm not sure I saw the foul, but there might have been some contact with the body as she lays it back in. Gives Ridgeview a chance to bring it back within 2. Again, Bailey Frazier taking a sort of a quick shot there, looking to be more aggressive.
I believe that foul's on Olivia Mullins. That's her second, team's 3rd. Shot from the free throw line is good. Makes it 13-11. Warriors still lead by 2. Olivia Mullins has it. She's top of the key, heads right. Will take it herself, and the layup is good off the glass. Makes it 15-11.
Olivia Mullins just flat taking this game over in the first quarter of the Region D Championship.
Bailey Frazier in control of the ball here for Ridgeview. She's guarded by Brooke Porter. Probably looking for the last shot here, about 37 seconds left in the quarter. Frazier passes over to Dotson. Dotson a pump fake and a drive in on Callie Mullins. And a charge called on Dotson. Callie Mullins took the contact. That's a turnover. It's going to be Warrior ball.
Dotson put the ball on the floor a little bit out of control. Callie Mullins stepping in and taking the charge. Good job.
So Hannah Carter inbounds to Olivia Mullins. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Warriors will get a chance for one more shot. 15-11 the score here. And the Warriors looking to hold it. 16 seconds left. Olivia Mullins passes over to Brooke Porter, gives it back to Olivia.
Being guarded by Nicole Counts, the senior.
Heads right, tries to get into Hannah Carter. Ball is loose. They're going to say it was off a Ridgeview player. It's still going to be Central ball with 6 seconds left.
Dee Savetnik going to come back in with the inbounds play here right under the basket. Maybe they can get her a quick shot here.
She'll come in for Hannah Carter. And Olivia Mullins will look to inbound under her own basket. Looking for a teammate. Lobs it into Porter, but it's stolen by Bailey Frazier. Great defense from Olivia Mullins. She passes over to Nicole Counts. Buzzer sounds. A half-court heave is no good. And so after one quarter of exciting play here from the UVA-Wise Convocation Center, Warriors are currently up 15-11.
Well, everything you could have asked for, really, in the first quarter of a Region D championship. 2 big rivals. Both teams playing well. The sort of scoring stars in most nights, you can't really say for Central because they've got so many that can be a scoring star, but Brooke Porter, and then on the other side, Bailey Frazier, not really getting off the starting line too quickly necessarily. But Olivia Mullins absolutely dominating, frankly, for the Central Warriors, really looking to get the ball to the basket. Brittany Mullins also playing well to start. So it's been for Coach Robin Dotson in search of yet another Region D championship. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with that first quarter.
Absolutely, and we mentioned it every game. The Warriors, they have so many options, and any player on any given night can be the one to step up and take charge here for the team. And I think right now it's Olivia Mullins, very aggressive, driving to the basket, getting shots to fall, rebounding, assisting, doing everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Olivia Mullins is 2 for 3 from the field, 4 for 4 for free throws. So she has 8 points so far today. Dee Savetnik has 4, Brittany Mullins 2, and Brooke Porter just 1 for Central. Leading scorer for Ridgeview with 4 points is Amber Taylor, who made that 3 and, of course, had the free throw as well. All right, so Ridgeview's going to inbounds here. Frazier to Frazier at half court right in front of us. And we're underway in the second quarter. Ridgeview down 4, brings the ball left to right, wearing their blue road uniforms. Frazier to her sister. Frazier's going to drive all the way to the basket with the left hand. May have been some contact. Her shot's no good. Brooke Porter with the rebound. Porter leads the break. She's going to stop at the left-hand three-point line out on the wing. Guarded well by Frazier. Now gets it over to Olivia Mullins. Brooke Frazier shading Olivia to go left. Olivia's going to go left and shoot up a little four-footer. It's good. Olivia Mullins taking advantage of that matchup against the freshman. She has 10 points already in this one. Central has a 6-point lead. Brooke Frazier across half court. She's going to give it to Nicole Counts. Counts drives. Her pass is picked off by Olivia Mullins. And we're going to get a foul now on Hannah Dotson. Mullins pulled down that steal.
And, of course, Central already in the bonus here, so Olivia Mullins will get to go to the line where she's been 100% so far. She'll get a 1-and-1.
Yeah, 4 for 4. And it looks like Jill Sturgill, some good minutes for the freshman. She'll take a seat, and Brittany Mullins, who had a really good first quarter as well, will return for the Lady Warriors. 17-11, 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the first half of the Region D Championship. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Olivia Mullins is no good. Rebounded by Dotson. She'll give the outlet pass to Nicole Counts, and back come the Wolfpack. Nicole hands it off to Brooke Frazier. Frazier can drive down the middle of the lane. Maybe some steps there, not called. Rebound comes down. Shots off. Rebound comes down to Dee Savetnik. Outlet pass to Olivia Mullins, and back come the Warriors. Savetnik's second rebound of the game, both on the defensive end. Brooke Porter with the ball to Hannah Carter in the left-hand corner. She's going to pass it back out to Brittany Mullins right at the top of the key. Now to the other wing to Brooke Porter. Ridgeview in a man-to-man defense all the way over to the left-hand corner to Brittany Mullins. She's going to get it into hosting Dee Savetnik. Another defender comes at her. Savetnik's shot is up and no good, rebounded by Brooke Frazier. Frazier all the way to the other end, now kicks it out to Sutherland, who's going to drive. Nice drive to the basket, but her shot is up and no good. Rebound to Olivia Mullins. Back the other way. Mullins drives. Gives it to Hannah Carter. Carter one step, then kicks it back to Dee Savetnik at the elbow. She's going to throw it all the way over to Brooke Porter in the left-hand corner. Her three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound batted around. It'll be Ridgeview ball.
Looks like a substitution here for the Warriors. Callie Mullins will come in for Dee Savetnik. Seems like Coach Dobson is wanting to keep fresh legs on the floor here for this game.
Absolutely, and, of course, it helps when some of these substitutes come in and play as well as Callie Mullins and Jill Sturgill, for example, have. Down in the corner now is Sutherland, the right-hand corner for Ridgeview. She's going to get it back up top to Brooke Frazier, who'll go to the opposite wing to Nicole Counts. Now Frazier has it now down to the corner. That's Bailey Frazier. Her three from the left-hand corner is good. Cuts the Central lead to 3, 17-14. Olivia Mullins back the other way to Brooke Porter in the left-hand corner. Her pass inside to Callie Mullins is deflected. They're going to say that went off Mullins' hands, though. It'll be Ridgeview's ball.
Well, it just goes to show in a game like this as Taylor comes in there for Dodson for the Wolfpack. Momentum can swing fast with two teams as good as these are.
Absolutely. All right. Brooke Frazier gives it to Amber Taylor in the left-hand corner. She shuffles her feet every time she touches it. They've not called a walk on her yet. Back to Brooke Frazier, top of the key. She's going to drive. Her 7-footer, not even close. Rebounded by Hannah Carter. And here, her outlet passes to Olivia Mullins, who quickly dashes up the floor. She's going to look to drive. Now she's going to back it back out. Picks up her dribble. Gives it to Brooke Frazier at the top of the key, who's going to go all the way to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive baseline. Try to pass the ball, but it's stolen by Bailey Frazier. Nicole Counts comes away with it. And Counts gives it to Frazier at the top of the key. Frazier's going to pull the three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom of the net. We're tied at 17. Donnie Frazier, Ridgeview's coach, calls a 30-second timeout as Bailey Frazier decided to take this game over here in the last minute or two.
Well, and of course, Bailey Frazier, a great basketball player. As Chad mentioned earlier, she's going to be going to the University of Pikeville to play in college. So she's a great player, and you got to keep her under control. And in the past two times that Central's faced Ridgeview, they've done a good job of controlling her. But if she gets loose and starts putting up high scoring numbers, Central's going to have a game on their hands.
Well, she has 8 of Ridgeview's 17 so far in this game. And we noted early she kind of let the game come to her for the first 6 minutes or so of the game, but since then they've looked to get her the ball, and she's looked to take every advantage for a shot. And this is as well as she's played in the 3 games against Central this year. Brooke Porter's kind of put the clamps on her in the first 2 matchups. That's the first time she's ever really been able to get loose. Who do we have on the floor here for the Lady Warriors?
Looks like it's going to be Hannah Carter, Olivia Mullins, Brittany Mullins, Brooke Porter, and Dee Savetnik this starting five.
Hannah Large set to check in, though. It'll be her first action of the night. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 17 all. Ridgeview. Looks like they're in a man-to-man still. Olivia Mullins to Hannah Carter at the top of the key. Now Brooke Porter has a left-hand wing. She can dribble out towards the top of the key, then kick it back down to the corner to Olivia Mullins. Her three-pointer is no good. It's rebounded by Brooke Frazier. Back come the Wolfpack. Up quickly to Counts. Counts is going to go all the way to the basket. Her shot is up, and it is good. Ritchie takes the lead, 19-17. Their first lead of the game. Olivia Mullins now being guarded now by Bailey Frazier. Brittany Mullins has it in the far corner. She's going to drive baseline. Her pass is thrown away on the other side. No one there. It'll be a turnover. Ridgeview ball.
Chad mentioned there, Hannah Large set to check in. She does on that dead ball. She'll replace Brooke Porter.
So Central facing a little bit of resistance here. Down 2 points. Brooke Frazier brings the ball back. Amber Taylor walked again. I don't know why they don't call that every time. Now it's Brooke Frazier all the way to the other corner to Haley Sutherland. She's going to drive. Nice drive to baseline. This is to Amber Taylor. Hitter goes up, and she will be fouled. Her shot's no good.
It's on Hannah Carter. That's her second personal foul. Her first, actually. They had it wrong there on the board. But Hannah Carter picks up her first personal. It's the team fourth. Taylor's at the line.
Her free throw's up and good. Stinging that Ridgeview lead to 3. Second free throw is no good. Rebound corralled by Hannah Large. Olivia Mullins brings the ball across half court. She's just past the logo here, now to the volleyball line. Now to Brittany Mullins on the left-hand wing. Back up to the top of the key. Olivia Mullins will back it out, set things up again. Hannah Carter now on the left-hand wing. She's looking inside, nothing there. Brittany Mullins now in the corner to Hannah Large. Large can take a dribble and go all the way to the other side to Olivia Mullins. Mullins being patient. Now back to the corner to Brittany Mullins. Brittany's three is long. Rebound by Nicole Counts. Nice rebound in traffic. She's going to get it out to Brooke Frazier, who will lead the break for the Wolfpack. Up ahead to Haley Sutherland with a nice little hesitation. Nice move. Her shot's up and no good. Looked like there's a lot of contact both ways there. But Olivia Mullins comes away with the ball. She's going to go coast to coast, hit hard by Amber Taylor. I believe that'll be her third foul. And Olivia Mullins go to the line for 2 more free throws.
That is Taylor's third foul. And that foul puts Central in the double bonus. So for the final 3 minutes here this half, they'll get to shoot 2 every time they're fouled.
Taylor, a senior, solid player for Ridgeview. Going to hurt them not to have her as Dotson comes in forward. Looks like Hunter Grant will come in as well. Olivia Mullins' first free throw is up and good.
Looks like Brooke Porter comes in for Brittany Mullins there during the dead ball.
Olivia Mullins' second free throw up. It's good as well. She's 6 for 7 on free throws. Central down by 1. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Brooke Frazier being guarded by Hannah Large. Down to the corner to Hunter Grant. Grant's going to dribble. Not really a threat offensively. Kicks it out to Nicole Counts. Counts to Bailey Frazier on the left-hand wing. Now to Dotson in the corner. Looks like she might have walked. She gets it back up top to Nicole Counts. She'll hand it off to Brooke Frazier, and Ridgeview will reset. Frazier looks to drive on the left side. Nice little drive. Her shot's up and no good, though. Rebounded by Hannah Carter, then poked that way by Frazier. It'll be Central ball. 20-19, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first half of the Region D Girls Basketball Championship. Ridgeview with a slim 1-point edge. Olivia Mullins comes full speed. She can drive all the way to the basket. Her left-handed layup is good. Olivia Mullins with 12 points so far. She's absolutely been the player of the game for Central so far, and she gives Central the lead. Back the other way, it's Dotson in the left-hand corner, guarded by Dee Savetnik. Kicks it back out to Brooke Frazier. She's going to go skip pass over to her sister, Bailey Frazier. Excuse me, that's Nicole Counts. Counts hands it off to Hunter Grant. To Brooke Frazier. Now in the corner to Dotson. She's going to take that three, and it is good. Anna Dotson knocks down a three-pointer. Gives Ridgeview a 2-point lead. Now Olivia Mullins hands it off to Brooke Porter on the other end. Porter at the top of the key. She's going to drive all the way to the basket. A lot of contact. Her shot is up and narrowly falls off the rim, but she'll get 2 free throws as well.
Well, so far it seems like Ridgeview's hitting the three-point shots, but Central's getting to the line. We usually see Central hit some more threes. They've not really taken that many so far here.
They have not. Porter's first free throw is up and good. Central doing a good job. They can get into the rim anytime they want. That's why they're getting to the line so much. But Cassidy Thomas is going to come in for Ridgeview. Porter's second free throw is up. It is just off the rim. Central's still down 1. Nicole counts, rebounds, and goes coast to coast. Little Euro step. They're going to call a block on Olivia Mullins there. It's just a 15 foul, so a minute 42. Ridgeview throw the ball in bounds. They're going to say she was shooting. Yikes.
That's also Olivia Mullins' third foul. As good of a game she's having, she doesn't need to get in foul trouble.
Free throws up and good. Extends the Ridgeview lead to 2.
That's one thing about it. Ridgeview may have 10 team fouls, but really none of their key players are in foul trouble.
Count second free throw up. No good. Short. Rebounded by Hannah Carter in traffic. Outlet pass to Hannah Large quickly back the other way. Large is going to think better of that. Hand it back to Hannah Carter. Now Carter's going to drive. Little Euro step. Lays it in. Gorgeous play by the junior. Hannah Carter. We're all knotted up at 24-24. Quickly back the other way. Nicole Counts is looking to drive against Carter. Nothing there. Good defense. Gets it back to Bailey Frazier. Frazier jump stop. Shots up and no good, but she's going to be fouled.
It's on D. Savetnik.
Foul's going to be on number 42, D. Savetnik, her first.
That's her first.
To the line to shoot 2.
Coach Stott's a little upset with the defensive rotation there. Frazier took advantage of that to get a good shot off. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Up and it is good.
Substitutions here. Looks like Brittany Mullins will come into the game for Olivia Mullins. And then for Ridgeview, number 31, Camden Sykes, will come in for Grant.
The sharp-shooting Camden Sykes, also a home run hitter on the softball field. Second free throw for Bailey Frazier, up and good. It's a 26-24 lead with a minute 18 to go for Ridgeview. Brittany Mullins running the point now with Olivia Mullins on the bench. She's going to look to drive. Nothing there. Dishes it back out to Brooke Porter. Porter looking to drive. Kicks it out to Hannah Large, who's going to get it to the top of the key. That's going to be Brittany Mullins. With a minute to go. Porter being guarded by Sykes. D. Savetnik setting the screen. Porter's going to look to drive. Dishes it down to D. Savetnik. Savetnik with 3. Wolfpack defenders around her. Lays it in. We're all tied up at 26 all. Haley Frazier running the point now for Ridgeview. 40 seconds to go, being guarded by Brooke Frazier. There's a nice screen by Dotson, and Frazier's going to take it all the way to the rack. Her shot is wild, but they're going to call a charge on Bailey Frazier. Shot was an air ball. A lot of contact. They're going to say it was a charge.
It's Bailey Frazier's second. That'll be the team's 11th.
So with 30 seconds to go in the first half, Central can look to retake the lead. Ridgeview's coaching staff still incensed over there. How dare you call a foul on my daughter? Brooke Porter. I should say Ridgeview's got an excellent coaching staff. Coach Frazier's done a great job with that program. It's partly the 2 talented daughters. 12 minutes. 12 seconds left in the game. Brittany Mullins has the ball in the right-hand wing. She's going to look to drive all the way to the basket. Her shot is blocked by Bailey Frazier. Nice block. I've never seen a coaching staff jump around more than the Ridgeview staff. They're jumping around and screaming at each other and the referees, and they're into this game. It's intense over there.
It's like Shay Sutherland will come in here for Bailey Frazier for these final 5 seconds.
5.3 to go. That ball was batted out of bounds on a nice block shot by Bailey Frazier. Brittany Mullins going to inbound it for Central. Having difficulty getting it in. Finally gets it to Brooke Porter with 4 seconds to go. She drives. Nearly stolen by Sutherland. It is stolen by Sutherland. No, they're going to call it a jump ball. With 0.6 of a second, it will remain Central ball. So good defensive possession there by Ridgeview.
Well, with 0.6 seconds left, Central can get a shot off. This might be a quick one.
Catch and shoot, but it's got to be quick. They're going to try to lob it into Savetnik, I believe. For to Hannah Carter, catch, shoot, it's good. Oh, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say it took too much time. Let's go to Coach Dotson is not granting just staring at the official. I'm not sure how, 6/10 of a second.
That looked like it went to me, honestly. That's not my Warrior bias coming in. It looked like she got it off.
Well, I mean, she caught it and shot it. I mean, there's 6/10 of a second. You're supposed to be able to do that. Questionable call there by the referee. Just now they're discussing it amongst themselves. Just for college, they would go to review it. Can't do that here in the high school basketball. So at halftime, we're all tied up, 26-26.
So there's no review, even at these larger venues. They don't have instant replay or anything like that.
They do not. They should, but Virginia High School League doesn't permit review. Virginia High School League. Be interesting to know what the replay would have shown, because it did clearly look like the ball's out of bounds before the red light went off above the basket. So, but it is what it is. You can't talk about what might have been. We talk about what is, which is exactly as we suspected. We're all tied up at halftime, and both teams have had their share of the lead. But we're right where we started with 16 minutes to go.
Well, and that's the way you got to look at it here for Central. You know, pretty much it might as well be 0-0. You got a half to play, 16 minutes. I'm sure Coach Dodson, he didn't like that Ridgeview was able to go on the run, but the Warriors were able to trim it back down, and now we're tied back up. So, seeing great play from both teams. It's anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely anybody's game. And about 8.5 minutes for the second half. The Central cheerleaders, as always, doing their outstanding performance. And we're going to run through some of the statistics for you here at halftime. Ridgeview shooting 42% on the game from on all shots, but 57% from three. 66.7% free throws. Leading scorer, no surprise here for Ridgeview, Bailey Frazier. She had 10 points to go along with 1 rebound, a couple of turnovers, and a steal. Amber Taylor had 5 points and no rebounds. Stranger for the post player for Ridgeview. She's the second leading scorer. A trio of Wolfpack players have 3 points. Hannah Dotson, Nicole Counts, and Haley Sutherland. And Brooke Frazier has 2 points and 4 assists. Leading rebounder for Ridgeview, Nicole Counts, with 3. The Lady Warriors shooting 53.3% for the game, which is well more than the 42% from Ridgeview. But what do you see there in 3-point percentage for the game for Central?
That says 0%. They're 0 for 4 here so far.
Ridgeview 4 for 7, Central 0 for 4. That's sort of the story. Central really played well in the first half. Ridgeview got some big shots to go. Central has not made any from long range. Leading scorer for Central, we won't be surprised to hear, with 14 of their 26 points, Olivia Mullins, 14 points, 1 rebound, no assists, it says, which I'm not sure that's accurate, because I remember addition went into the Savetnik. But Savetnik's second leading scorer with 6 points and 4 rebounds. A trio of Lady Warriors have 2 points: Brittany Mullins, Brooke Porter, and Hannah Carter. So you would hope to see more from Brooke Porter. She's just 0 for 2 from the field, both 3-pointers. It's not like she's had an opportunity to score. But again, none of these players have to force it, because somebody else is going to step up. Today it's been Olivia Mullins primarily.
All right, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
another number to look at there, the free throw percentage so far for the Lady Warriors is 71% from the line, whereas Ridgeview is 66%. So the Warriors probably making up, a little bit there for their lack of 3-point shooting from their success at the line.
Absolutely. And what you can say here, I think it's fair to say that Central really outplayed Ridgeview for most of the first half, but the long-range shots and really the outstanding play of Bailey Frazier for Ridgeview kept the Wolfpack in the game, and we're all tied up. In terms of foul trouble for Central, Olivia Mullins is the only player in foul trouble. She's got 3. No one else has more than 1. For Ridgeview, Amber Taylor has 3 fouls. The 3 other Wolfpack have 2. Brooklyn Frazier, Bailey Frazier, and Hannah Dotson.
Well, we mentioned there Olivia Mullins really taking over this game. She does have 3 fouls, so it'll be interesting to see how much Coach Dodson will play her here in the second half. But then for the Wolfpack, you had Taylor with 3, and then both the Frazier girls have 2. And that's something that if one of them gets in foul trouble, particularly Bailey Frazier, then momentum can shift fast.
Certainly 3 key players for Ridgeview there. And it's just a situation where both of these teams don't want to have anyone in foul trouble. And really, we're partisans for the Lady Warriors. It wouldn't hurt our feelings to see the Wolfpack get some players in foul trouble. But also, you want to see a game. You want to see a real game with the best players from these 2 best teams in Southwest Virginia, certainly in Class 2A, fighting down to the finish for a championship. of the Region D. No strangers to this Region D championship game, either of these programs. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens next week. And we have talked, Austin, about the fact that the Warriors have a little bit of, their depth might be an issue. In this compressed schedule in the postseason, maybe that could hurt them. And certainly the district tournament and the regional tournament were compressed. But now, the matchups are not out yet, but the bracket is out. It looks like there's going to be plenty of time between games in the state tournament if Central's able to advance.
That's right. I think the total amount of time there for the state tournament, it may be just over a week. So, you're looking at that versus playing 3 games in a week, and so the Lady Warriors, they'll have more time to rest their starters, and that is one thing that they've kind of faced all year is the starting 5, of course, 5 great players, and it's hard to get them rest during the game. But it's interesting to note here that so far up here in this regional tournament, the 2 games the Warriors have played so far, they've really just dominated and got the starters quite a bit of rest. And Coach Dotson trying to get them as much rest as he can in this game here, making more substitutions than he has in the previous 2 matchups with the Lady Wolfpack.
I think at this point in the season, some of these the non-starters for Central have shown they can play some extended minutes here and there. He's learned they're not freshmen and sophomores and juniors anymore. They've kind of advanced to being sophomores, juniors, and seniors in some way. So before we got about 3.5 minutes to go, I want to talk just briefly about last night's really crushing defeat for the Central boys basketball team. Really talk about a team playing as hard as they can and nearly pulling it off against Gate City in the regional semifinal last night for a chance for both Central teams to go and advance to the state tournament. And I got to tell you, it would have been something if Central could have pulled that off, and we could have had potentially both Central's boys and girls playing tonight here at UVA-Wise, both playing for Region D championship. And I was listening to you and Jody last night. Y'all did a great job on that broadcast. But, man, the Warriors just kept coming, didn't they?
Yeah, and it was a similar story. The Warriors, it seemed like Gate City, every time they drove into the lane, they were picking up a foul. They were in the bonus. Not as many team fouls committed by the Warriors, but still enough to where Gate City was shooting a lot of free throws. And I think it was a 6-point game. So you take away some of those free throws, and I heard assistant coach Justin Boggs tell me, I think that – yeah, it's clear. All right, so but assistant coach Justin Boggs told me there after the game, I think they shot 20% from the floor in the first quarter. If they shoot just a little bit better there in the first quarter and Gate City don't get to shoot as many free throws, the boys are headed to state and Gate City's going home.
Well, at one point they were down 3 in the final minute with the ball.
Yeah.
A chance to potentially tie the game. So you can't ask for a whole lot for a team that's had some adversity this year, the Central Warriors boys basketball team, losing their top returning scorer from last year and really fought through it. And you got to really give a thumbs up and a thank you to the seniors who finished their career for the Central Warriors last night. Just, outstanding careers for all of them. I think 4 of them. Right? Bryson Collins, Landon Elkins, Tyler Vanover, and Ben Stallard. Yeah, Ben Stallard, who sort of did it all during his career. So kudos to those guys. Warriors forever. These girls fortunately have at least one more game after tonight and hopefully 3 more and yet another state championship.
Well, and, this game, we mentioned there earlier that so far the Lady Warriors haven't had much of a challenge presented to them so far in this regional tournament, but everybody knew coming into this game that Ridgeview is a very good team, and this one wasn't going to be as easy as maybe the last 2. Of course, they'll still advance to state, but I know that Coach Dotson wants to stick it to Ridgeview one more time.
Absolutely. I said earlier a couple times, I do believe this is the biggest sports rivalry in Southwest Virginia. And some people are going to scoff at that. Come on, it's girls basketball. To that I say, you should be in the gym when these 2 teams get together. Just here in this sort of bigger arena, the teams come out from halftime and the place, one side explodes and the other team comes out, the other side explodes. These are 2 fan bases, 2 teams that are desperate to win, and just it's always fun every single time.
It really is, and these girls can play. People think girls basketball ain't as good as watching a boys game, but now these 2 teams, they're legit players. I would honestly match some of them up against the boys, and they do just fine.
Absolutely. What do you think? We've got the starters back on the floor for both teams, looks like, and 16 minutes to go to a Region D championship.
8 minutes on the clock for this quarter. Ridgeview will start with the ball. Again, starting 5 on the floor for both teams. 26-26 the score. We're all tied up. Bailey Frazier receives the inbound pass. Second half is underway. She's top of the key, heading left. Passes out to Counts. Counts will drive the baseline. Passes out to Brooklyn Frazier, then to Grant. Grant takes a three. It's no good. Bounced off the rim, then the top of the backboard. Say it's out of bounds. Be Warrior ball.
I'm not sure Grant's the number one option for him, but that was great ball movement. She had a good look at the basket. Almost made it.
So Olivia Mullins walking up the floor here for the Warriors. Passes over to Brooke Porter. She'll take a three. It's good. May have been some contact there as well, but Brooke Porter hits the three, 29-26 Warriors.
First three of the game for the Warriors, and Porter starting out like she wants to be Region D champs again.
Brooklyn Frazier passes over to Nicole Counts. She'll drive the baseline. It's poked away. Corrals the ball. Passes to Bailey Frazier. She'll take a three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Grant. And Brooklyn Frazier comes away with it. It is poked away by Brittany Mullins. Frazier passes over to Taylor in the left corner. Back to Brooklyn Frazier, top of the key. She's heading right. Again, pass poked by Brittany Mullins. Inside to Taylor. Eventually makes its way out to Counts. Her three is no good. Brooke Porter with the rebound. Warriors the other way. Porter will drive. Stops. Goes up. It's good. Stopped. Her defender went flying and had an open look at the basket. It's 31-26.
Porter, 2 points in the first half. She's now 2 for 2 with 5 points in the second half.
Brooklyn Frazier passes over to Taylor in the left corner. Back to Brooklyn, top of the key. She'll hand off to Bailey Frazier. She's heading left. Tries to lob it into Taylor and does. She goes up. Her basket is good off the glass. Makes it 31-28.
Good little turnaround post move by Amber Taylor.
Olivia Mullins with the ball here for Central. Pass over to Brooke Porter, but it's stolen by Counts. Counts in the open floor. Olivia Mullins not wanting to foul. Lets her go ahead and put the layup up and in. 31-30. Warriors still up one.
Counts might try to dunk that one, but she just goes for the layup.
Brooke Porter with the ball here for the Warriors. Porter top of the key. Passes to Savetnik. Savetnik to Carter at the elbow. And Carter finds Olivia Mullins under the basket. She'll have to bring it out. She's trapped in the right corner. And looks like she calls a timeout. That's good awareness there by Olivia Mullins. It's a good pass inside by Hannah Carter. But Olivia Mullins, not the tallest player on the floor, was swarmed and then called the timeout to prevent a turnover.
Okay, good start for the second half for the Warriors, but just like that, Ridgeview comes charging back with 4 straight points, and so quick 5-point leads down to 1. Are you surprised this game is so close, Austin?
Really not at all. You know, there was a part of me that thought after the way Central played Abingdon and then their past 2 matchups, I thought it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe the Warriors, ran off and kind of upset Ridgeview with a blowout, but so far it's been close.
You're right. Their last 3 games have been as good as the games they played all year long, and blowouts some good teams with 20 wins, like Abingdon and Lebanon. So Ridgeview made it a little bit tougher stuff, I think.
Olivia Mullins inbounds to Brittany Mullins. She gives right back to Olivia. Olivia right corner passes to Brittany Mullins, top of the key, over to Brooke Porter. And a foul called on the floor. They're going to get Grant on that.
Away from the ball, yeah.
That's her second, team first in the second half.
Brooke Frazier no longer guarding Brooke Porter.
Inbound pass to Porter. Porter drives in, passes out to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive in. Back out to Porter. That's a 3. It's an air ball.
It looked good for a while.
It did. But it's out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeview ball.
Yeah, when she released that, it looked awfully good. She's smiling as she goes back down the floor. Thought that one might splash.
Brooklyn Frazier walking it up the floor ever so leisurely. Passes over to Counts in the right corner. It's poked away by Mullins, but Brooklyn Frazier comes away with it. Passes over to Taylor, left corner. Out to Counts. Counts drives in on Hannah Carter, goes up and fouled. I think they'll get Hannah Carter on that one. Counts will go to the line.
Yeah, good aggressive drive by Nicole Counts with her left hand.
As we number 30, Hannah Carter.
Cole Counts only had 2 in the first half. That's the 3rd shot she's taken already this half.
That's only Hannah Carter's 2nd personal foul. It's the first team foul for Central. Nicole Counts hits the first from the line. We're tied back up at 31. She'll get one more.
It's almost like these are 2 very, very good teams.
One might think that. She hits her 2nd, a beautiful shot from the line. 32-31. Wolfpack up 1 now.
Little mini 6-0 run for the Wolfpack to retake the lead.
Olivia Mullins has it. Top of the key. Hands to Porter. Porter to Brittany Mullins. She'll take a 3. It's no good. Bailey Frazier comes down with the rebound. Passes ahead to Brooklyn Frazier. She gets it into Taylor. It's poked out of bounds. And they're going to say it was off of Ridgeview, so it'll be Warrior ball.
It was a nice little wraparound pass by Brooke Frazier, but she's a little bit behind Taylor. She had a tough time corralling that one.
So some substitutions here for the Wolfpack. Looks like Haley Sutherland as well as Dotson will check in.
Dotson, that sounds like a player.
Yeah, I've heard that name before. Can't imagine where.
Robin Dotson, of course.
Of course. Chad Dotson, I've never heard of.
Oh, man, come on now.
Olivia Mullins handling the ball here out top of the key at the volleyball line. Passes over to Brooke Porter. Bobbles the pass but corrals it. Passes to Dee Savetnik. She's at way outside the three-point line. Hands to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive in. Passes out to Olivia Mullins. Olivia driving in. Passes out to Brooke Porter. And a foul on the floor.
Be on Nicole Counts.
Nicole Counts. Olivia Mullins hit the floor hard.
A little tough call on Nicole Counts coming around the screen. I think Ridgeview's coaches have the right to maybe be upset about that. That's a tough call.
That's Nicole Counts' first personal foul, team's 2nd. Olivia Mullins looking inbound. Lobs it in to Hannah Carter at the elbow. She drives in, goes up, partially blocked. And it's out of bounds. And it's still going to be Warrior ball.
Good block by Haley Sutherland because it was a really impressive drive by Hannah Carter. Good defense.
Olivia Mullins looking inbound, gets it into Porter. Left corner. Trying to get it in. Savetnik throws it right to Bailey Frazier instead. Frazier running the floor, passes over to Brooklyn Frazier. She puts up a floater. It's no good. Savetnik comes away with a long rebound. Hands to Brooke Porter. Porter running the floor for Central. Stops, passes out to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive in. Wide open layup is good off the glass. Warriors regain the lead, 33-32.
Brittany Mullins has played inspired basketball the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Bailey Frazier has it here for Ridgeview. She's heading right. Passes over to Nicole Counts. Counts over to Sutherland. Now to Dotson, left corner. She passes back to Sutherland. Sutherland over to Brooklyn Frazier, then to Bailey Frazier. She drives in against Savetnik. Wild layup is up, no good. Dotson comes away with the rebound. Her putback, no good, but she was fouled. I think they'll get Dee Savetnik on that one. Dotson will get 2 at the line. That's going to be Dee's 2nd, team's 2nd.
Donnie Frazier needs to watch out over here. He's in danger of getting a technical foul called against him. I think they may have. Just because he was screaming about the fact that they didn't call a foul just before the foul they called when his daughter drove to the lane. And probably was some contact there. He may have had a case. No, they're not going to call it technical, but he was right on the edge of it.
Dotson's first from the line is no good.
Shea Sutherland coming back in now. Brooke Frazier will take a break.
Dotson will get one more at the line here. Her 2nd is up and good. We're tied at 33. Olivia Mullins will walk it up the floor for Central. Again, we're tied up here. 2:50 to go in the 3rd. And an offensive foul called on Hannah Carter. That's Hannah Carter's 3rd, another key player there for the Warriors, creeping into foul trouble.
Coach Dotson, Central Warriors running the flex offense there. Carter got just to move the screen down low.
Bailey Frazier with the ball here for Ridgeview. Passes over to Dotson. Passes over to Bailey. Top of the key. 2.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Knotted up at 33. Frazier passes over to Dotson. Gets it into counts. Back out to Dotson. That's a three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebound goes to Brooke Porter. And Porter will bring it up the floor for Central. Porter crosses over on counts. Goes in. Passes out to Brittany Mullins. A corner three. No good. Looks like Haley Sutherland comes down with the rebound. Passes over to Nicole Counts. And Ridgeview headed the other direction. Counts over to Shea Sutherland. Back out to Counts. With a minute 55, they'll reset the offense here. Counts brings it out to the top of the key. Passes over to Bailey Frazier.
Central still playing that man-to-man defense.
Frazier passes over to Dotson in the corner. She tried to get it into Counts. Poked away by Hannah Carter, out of bounds. Still Ridgeview ball.
Good hustle by Carter. Fighting over the screen, getting back to poke that ball out of bounds.
Looks like Shea Sutherland will inbound the ball here for Ridgeview. Looking for a teammate, gets it into Bailey Frazier, left corner. Cross court pass to Dotson. That's a three-point attempt. Air ball, out of bounds, Warrior ball.
Dotson made one in the first half, I believe, but she scored in the first half. She didn't make a three-pointer. Yeah, she did make a three-pointer.
Yep.
And she's missed two badly in a row here. I'm not quite sure that's the number one option, but she can clearly make it from long range.
Olivia Mullins with the ball here. Minute 25 to go in the third. Still tied up at 33. Brooke Porter receives the pass. Passes to Savetnik at the free throw line. Tries to lob it into Hannah Carter. It's stolen by Bailey Frazier. Ridgeview headed the other way. Passes ahead to Counts. Counts will drive.
That's got to be a charge.
It is. Brittany Mullins, she's seen it coming.
She saw it coming from miles away.
Planted her feet, took the charge. That's a smart play from Brittany Mullins.
Absolutely. Nicole Counts just went right at her. I think she could maybe go over her. First call I've ever seen somebody sit up there. That's the easiest call I've ever seen, I think.
Oh, man. You gotta hate it for the refs. They deal with a lot.
They do.
Hannah Carter with it, right corner. Passes to Brittany Mullins, into Olivia Mullins. Under a minute now, 55 seconds. To Porter. Porter will take a three. It's no good. Hannah Carter comes away with the rebound. Passes to Olivia Mullins. She drives. Wide open layup is good. The Warriors take a 35-33 lead.
She sees that lady, goes up with the left hand. Olivia Mullins playing outstanding.
Bailey Frazier with the ball here. Probably looking for the last shot. Passes over to Haley Sutherland. She'll take a shot from the corner. It's a two-pointer. The refs are going to say they're going to give them three.
They called two. I think the scoreboard just won.
So that'll be 30. Well, scoreboard says 36-35. Ridgeview up one. Brooke Porter passes over to Olivia Mullins. Olivia will drive in, passes out to Porter. Porter passes out to Brittany Mullins. She'll drive, goes up, fouled on her way up. She'll get to go to the line with 2.9 seconds left for two shots. Foul is on Shea Sutherland. It's her first, team fourth. Brittany Mullins steps to the line.
2.9 seconds here, so.
First one is up and good from Brittany Mullins. Ties it up at 36. Looks like Callie Mullins will come in for D. Savetnik. And Taylor will come in for Dotson for these final 2 seconds. Brittany Mullins receives the pass from the ref. Toes the line. Shot is up and good. Warriors take a 1-point lead, 37-36. Inbound pass goes to Bailey Frazier. Heaves it. Looked like a shot, but
I think he's trying to draw a foul there, really. It
could have been.
Too far.
Nevertheless, the buzzer sounds, so after 3 quarters of play, it's still a close one. Here at the UVA-Wise Convocation Center, the Central Warriors up on the Ridgeview Wolfpack, 37-36.
I think they might have missed that extra point there, but maybe they're right and we're wrong. I'm going to be wrong at some point in my life. It hasn't happened yet, but it eventually will. But a 1-point lead now for the Lady Warriors as we go into the final frame of this contest. And I don't know what more I said it at halftime, but I'm not sure what more you can ask for. This has been fun.
That's right, And of course, both sides are going to argue every call that's made against their team. But You know, overall, I feel like most of the calls made by the referees here have been fairly reasonable.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a difficult job in any kind of a rivalry game like this. You know,
a lot of emotion.
And you are going to make mistakes. These guys were good referees. They'd be in the NBA.
It's true, I guess.
So, not that they're doing bad. We're trying to say they're doing a pretty good job. You want to run over the stats here quickly, Austin, before we get started? Leading scorers, I guess, for Bailey Frazier. Did not score in that third quarter. 10 points for Central. Leading scorer, 16 points, Olivia Mullins. Brooke Porter has 7. Brittany Mullins and Dee Savett each have 6.
One thing to note here, field goal percentage for the game, Ridgeview at 37%, the Warriors at 50%.
You think they'd have a little bit more than a 1-point advantage, but they've only made 1 3, while Ridgeview has made 5.
Don't insert yourself.
The referee's going, they're asking about that 3-pointer. The referee did say it was a 2-point
Yeah, when he came,
shot. He held up 2
came running by us, he said it was 2.
And a different referee is showing, they're showing 2 now. So the referee did not put both hands up. He held up 2 quickly. It was 2.
You get that? That's supposed to be a 2.
So it should be 37-39. No, that's right. It was a 2. The referee called it a 2 immediately.
You got to love it. You got to love it.
I mean, I don't know if it's a 3 or not because we can't really see whether it was on the line where that was. But the referee called a 2-point basket.
He did.
So it is 37-35, Central with a 2-point edge. Brooke Porter going to inbound to Brittany Mullins here as we begin the final quarter of the Region D Championship. Central with a 2-point lead. Brittany Mullins running point right now. Passes it back to Brooke Porter. Porter quickly back to Brittany. Her pass is intercepted by Bailey Frazier. Frazier brings it back the other way. Frazier looking to drive. Good hedge there by Callie Mullins. Now it's Haley Sutherland driving all the way to the basket. Nice little left-handed shot, but she misses it. Rebound by Hannah Carter quickly to Brittany Mullins. Guarded tightly by Shea Sutherland. Now Brooke Porter has it around the volleyball line. So that's a little bit of an interesting position. A little bit askew. Brooke Porter's going to drive. And she'll just dribble it back out. She's being guarded by Nicole Counts. Drives again. Back up top to Brittany Mullins, who's going to look to drive. Gets it to Hannah Carter. Carter, one dribble with the left hand. Drives, a lot of contact. Her shot's no good. But rebounded by Callie Mullins, who lays it in. Central has a 4-point edge. Haley Frazier now with the ball, guarded tightly by Brooke Porter at the top of the key. She gives it to Taylor in the right-hand corner. Taylor quickly back to Frazier. Frazier's going to dribble around to the left side and give it to Haley Sutherland. Sutherland's had a good game so far today. She's going to look to drive baseline. Nice pass inside to Amber Taylor, but that pass shot is up and stolen by Brooke Porter. Look the other way. Porter's going to go all the way down, take a pump fake there, kick it back out to Olivia Mullins. Olivia's going to come back out and set up the offense. Central 39-35. Olivia dribbling around the volleyball line right on the NCAA logo. Not in any hurry here. Central has the action. She's going to back it out even further and make Nicole Counts come out and guard her. Nicole not showing. Now Counts comes out and Olivia Mullins looks to drive to the basket. She goes all the way to the basket with the left. It's no good. Rebound by Haley Sutherland. Quick outlet to Shea Sutherland. Sutherland's going to stop on the UVA-Wise logo and get the ball to Bailey Frazier. Frazier with the ball now around the top of the key, being guarded by Porter again. Looks to drive. Nice step back move. Her 3-pointer herself. It is good. Ridgeview going to call a quick timeout. Really nice play by Bailey Frazier. That brings the Wolfpack back within 1 point.
Well, just as it looked like the Warriors kind of had control here, Bailey Frazier does another step. You don't see too many step-back three-pointers in girls basketball, or even boys basketball for that matter. But
not the high school level.
Bailey Frazier's hit a few here so far. And you know, earlier there, Callie Mullins getting the put back, rebound, putting it back in. Looked a lot like Dee Savett. And it's good that Coach Dodson has another player on the team that can make those kinds of plays.
Frazier now 3 for 6 on 3-pointers today. She's up to 13 points. But you're absolutely right. You know, the first quarter, the third quarter, and now the fourth quarter, Central jumps out to a little bit of a mini run, and immediately Ridgeview comes right back. We've seen it at least 3 times already today. They're still arguing over here, Ridgeview's coaching staff, about the 3-pointer that was called a 2. Chris Davis, UVA-Wise out here, sort of throws his hands up in frustration. You know, I got to do what the referees tell me, guys.
Yeah.
Not his, he's keeping the scoreboard over there, I presume. He's trying to explain to somebody. They're pretty upset, but.
Well, you know, people, you would think lives were on the line here. People so enthusiastic about their teams. I mean, it's intense.
It's fun as long as it's all, just strictly on the court. All right, now, quickly in a 1-2-2 press, Ridgeview, but Olivia Mullins beats it pretty easily. She's going to hand it off to Brittany Mullins. Back to Brooke Porter. Porter to hand it, or Olivia Mullins, who's going to get inside Dee Savetnik. Nothing there for Savetnik. She's looking to kick it back out. Olivia Mullins will have the ball at the logo. The NCAA logo over near Coach Dotson. Coach Dotson barking out instructions. Olivia Mullins looking like she's going to drive, but no, she's going to make Brooke Frazier come out and guard her. And we've seen her try to sort of abuse Frazier a little bit. She looks to drive, now hands it off to Hannah Carter, who drives and dishes it to Dee Savetnik. Hannah Carter looking like Olivia Mullins or Brittany Mullins or Brooke Porter. Looking like a point guard there. Nice wraparound pass to Dee Savetnik. Central takes a 3-point lead. Look to the other way in the corner. It's Hunter Grant. She's going to give it back out to Brooke Frazier. Frazier guarded by Brittany Mullins. Now gives it to Haley Sutherland. Sutherland one dribble, then passes to Bailey Frazier, who calls for a screen. I think we're going to get Brooke Porter on a foul. She's really tightly guarding Bailey Frazier and got some skin there.
That's Porter's first, which, as close as Porter guards are, the matchup she's given, that's pretty good, only having one foul so far.
It's a great point, Austin. She's guarding the best player for the other team and only one foul, and it's not like she's been shy about the effort she's been given. All right, Bailey Frazier with the ball. Now comes off the screen from Grant. Nothing there. Good job by Dee Savetnik to hedge on that screen. Now Hunter Grant with the ball back at the top of the key to Bailey Frazier. She's going to take a long three. It is good. Bailey Frazier taking over things here in the fourth quarter. It's 41-41. 4 3-pointers for Frazier. Hannah Carter all the way to the basket on the other end. A Euro step, a lot of contact. Shots up and no good, no foul call. Ridgeview comes away with it. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We're all knotted up. Bailey Frazier at the top of the key. Her pass into Nicole Counts is stolen by Olivia Mullins. Mullins will go all the way to the basket. Goes up, not a contact. And one. Oh, outstanding. Olivia Mullins goes all the way to the basket with a larger player, Gardner, a taller player, hesitates, a little pump fake, gets her defender in the air, which is Bailey Frazier, lays it in for and one.
I'm telling you, we talked about it earlier. Whenever Bailey Frazier hit that three, the side behind us, the Ridgeview side erupted, and Olivia Mullins gets the and one, the other side erupts. So you got to love this environment.
We talked about Bailey Frazier taking the game over, and she did there. Olivia Mullins now with 19 points has absolutely been the player of the game so far for Central. Jumping out in the passing lane, getting that steal off a pass from Bailey Frazier and going all the way. And really smart. That's a senior for you. Really smart. Under control. Collects herself. Pump fake. And gets her defender off the feet. Man, just a great play. So 44-41. We're still got a timeout here. Not sure who called that timeout. But Central does have the 3-point lead. Camden Sykes will check in now for the Ridgeview Wolfpack. Not sure why Camden Sykes doesn't play more. She's an effective player, really quick. I would not be surprised she's guarding Brooke Porter coming out of this timeout. Starters on the floor for Lady Warriors wearing their white home uniforms with the red trim. Man, what a game, Austin.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you live in the Wise area and you're a Central Warriors fan and you didn't come out for this game, I don't know what's wrong with you because you're missing a great game.
Probably a mistake to stay at home and just listen to us when you could be out here experiencing this. All right, starters on the floor for, let's see, both teams looks like next. No, Camden Sykes is in instead of Amber Taylor for Ridgeview. Otherwise, the other 9 are the starters. Central drops back in their half-court man-to-man. Brooke Frazier brings the ball across half-court, guarded by Brittany Mullins. She goes to Nicole Counts in the right-hand wing. She gets it inside to Bailey Frazier. Her shot is blocked by Dee Savetnik. Rebound by Olivia Mullins, but unable to get out of traffic. Ball darts out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeview ball. Inbound now. It's going to be given to Bailey Frazier at the top of the key. Passes it to Nicole Counts, and Hannah Carter trying to stop the drive to the lane. There's a little bit of contact there. They're going to call that foul on the junior Carter.
That's her fourth. So Hannah Carter, very crucial piece of this team, picks up her fourth.
4 minutes left to go. Get it right back to Nicole Counts, immediately guarded by Hannah Carter. Contests the shot, but it's no good. Carter comes away with the rebound, hands it to Olivia Mullins. We're under 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Central leads 44-41. Brooke Porter has the ball now at the top of the key. She's going to look to drive, and she dishes it out to Olivia Mullins. Mullins not in any hurry. Wants to get Bailey Frazier to guard her. She's just going to back it out. Oh, now the referee says she is. No, that's not close to guard. Okay, now she is. They're giving the 5-second count. So she moves all the way to the basket. Her shot is up. A lot of contact. The layup does not go. They may call that one on the floor. We'll see. Got her with the body.
Foul's going to be on number 31.
Yeah, that is going to be called on the floor. That's going to be on Sykes. That's her first, team sixth.
Taylor quickly back in the game. Central's going to inbound it beneath the basket. Olivia Mullins, as always, going to be the inbounder. Savetnik falls down as they try to get into her, but Olivia gets it into Brooke Porter out near half court. Porter's going to look to drive, and then she give it back to Hannah Carter. Carter one dribble to the elbow. Her jump shot from 15 feet is no good. Rebound by Taylor. Ridgeview back the other way, down 3. Bailey Frazier with the ball. She's going to give it to Nicole Cants on the left-hand wing. Looks at a three-pointer. Goes right at Hannah Carter. They're trying to attack Hannah Carter, but her shot is up and no good. Rebound by Hunter Grant. Trying to get that 5th foul on Hannah Carter here. And Carter's done a good job moving her feet, not reaching the last 2 possessions to stay away from picking up that 5th foul. Now it's Bailey Frazier. Comes off a screen set by Taylor. Shoots a quick 3 on the left-hand wing. It is good. And we are all tied up again. A little bit of full court pressure now by Hunter Grant on Olivia Mullins. She's going to bring it across half court. All the way to the far corner to Brittany Mullins, but bobbled around. She gives it to Savetnik, though, who hands it off to Olivia Mullins. Central will reset. A lot of contact there. We're going to call that foul on Bailey Frazier. She really hammers Olivia Mullins.
Oh, man, that's Bailey Frazier's 4th personal foul. Team 7th. So Central, I believe, is in the bonus now. And Frazier just 1 foul away from having to sit. So they're going to be going at her a lot.
You would think they would try to drive right at her, although the danger in that is she's such a good athlete and a good defender that it could be a little dangerous, but you got to think that they're smart enough to try to. Coach Dotson will put the bug in the ear to go right at Bailey Frazier. Olivia Mullins to the line now. 1-1. Her free throw is up, bounces around, and it gets in. Olivia Mullins now with 20 points on the day. You know, she's played pretty well.
Yeah, played exceptionally well.
Understatement of the day there, Austin. Her 20th point gives Central the 1-point advantage. 45-44. Second free throw is up. It is good. Olivia Mullins now 8 for 9 on free throws. Central up 46-44 with 2.5 minutes to play. Brooke Frazier back the other way. Gives it to Nicole Counts, who's going to drive. Back out to Haley Sutherland. Drives the left hand. Little shots up. No good. Rebound by Savetnik. She'll hand it to Brooke Porter, and Porter will take her time. Bring the ball up the court. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Just past the logo at center court. Brooke Porter being guarded by Brooke Frazier. She'll pick up a dribble now. Frazier's all over it. Tips the ball away. Savetnik comes away with it. She'll hand it back to Brooke Porter. Now being closely guarded by Frazier. She's going to look to drive all the way. Now kicks it to Hannah Carter from 12 feet on the baseline. Her shot is short. Rebound by Nicole Counts. With 1:45 to go, Counts comes back the other way. Bailey Frazier now on the left-hand wing picks up a dribble back to Counts at the top of the key. Counts looks to drive right at Brooke Porter now. She's going to dish it to a cutting Bailey Frazier. Her shot's an air ball, but rebounded by Dotson. Dotson back up for 2. Ridgeview's going to call it quick timeout. It's 46-46. We're all tied up with 1:27 to go in the Region D Championship. Good rebound and put back by Dotson.
Well, I mean, here's pretty much what we're looking at here. We got 1.5 minutes for these teams to figure out who's better. They're tied right now. Score might as well be 0-0. You know, the Lady Warriors, they're not shooting a lot of threes. They like to get the ball inside. They're looking for high percentage looks, whereas on the other end, Bailey Frazier's been very dangerous from long range. Can get them back, you know, in the lead or close really quick. So 2 conflicting styles of play, and it's going to be interesting to see which one prevails.
Well, Central has a little bit of a quickness advantage with the guards, and they have been looking to attack the lane all day long and have done it very effectively. But with a minute 27 to go, it's going to come down to who can make that shot when it's needed. Full timeout by Coach Frazier and the Ridgeview Wolfpack. Central will have the ball at half court.
And well, here's what
Actually, a full court. They're going to be underneath their own basket. I'm sure Frazier will come out with a full court press.
he will, but let's say the Warriors, get across half court, get to set up an offense. Do you try to burn the clock, a little bit, or do you go right for a shot? If you're trying to burn the clock and moving the ball around, there's a chance to turn it over, and then Ridgeview on a fast break could put in a layup. So.
I think you run your offense here. The game's tied. I don't fool around too much, even though Central has great ball handlers, and we've seen them all year be able to run as much time as they want, really. Here we go. Hannah Carter's going to inbound at full court press on. Man-to-man press by Ridgeview. Inbound it to Brooke Porter. Everyone's going to clear out. She's going to bring it across half court. Now a traps jump, but she gets it to Olivia Mullins. Mullins back to Brooke Porter. Porter looks at the three, but no, keeps it inside to D. Svetnik. Kicks it back out all the way near half court to Olivia Mullins. They wanted to walk. I don't think she moved the pivot foot. Olivia Mullins looking to drive now against the freshman Frazier. She goes up. Good defense by Nicole Counts. Shot is blocked. D. Svetnik comes away with it. And Robin Dotson's going to call a timeout. A lot of contact down there on D. Svetnik. Grabbed that ball.
There was a lot of contact. Olivia Mullins went up for the layup, hit pretty hard, and then Svetnik gets the rebound. She's bumped into pretty hard. I think the refs just going to let them play here as much as they can here for this last minute.
Well, a lot of contact, but I'm still not sure that it was a foul. It was a good effort by D. Svetnik to get that rebound, certainly, and Ridgeview playing hard. It was a good job by Olivia Mullins to detect that she had the freshman guarding her again and try to attack at her like she did the entire first half. Shot just wasn't able to fall, but we're just under a minute, 57.8 seconds to go, and Central will have the ball underneath their own basket. Really imperative they get two here because you want to take a chance on Central being able to put the clamps on the defensive end as well as they've played defensively all year.
Well, and Porter had a wide open three, and I thought it looked like she was going to shoot it, and then maybe halfway through her stroke, darted it in there to D. Svetnik. One thing that you could look at it here for the Warriors is, well, you burned about 30 seconds off the clock. So now if you do get a two, Ridgeview has less time to work with.
That's you always looking at the bright side, Austin.
That's
You're
right.
glass half full. All right, here's the buzzer. Well, they didn't show us the buzzer, but time has run out on the timeout. There it is. Ridgeview's back on the floor. Central slowly walks back out on the floor. Starters are in for both teams. We're all tied up at 46-46, 57.8 seconds remaining for a Region D championship for one of these two clubs. Olivia Mullins inbounding. As the ball gets it to Hannah Carter. Carter hands it back to Olivia Mullins, who's going to bring it back up top and reset the Central offense. She'll hand it to Brooke Porter. Porter started by Hunter Grant and looked to drive. It's all the way to the basket. He kicks it out to Brittany Mullins. Her three in the corner is up and it is short. It's rebounded by Bailey Frazier. 40 seconds to go. Ridgeview has a chance to go ahead. Frazier guarded by Brooke Porter. Porter to Taylor now on the left-hand side. She's going to take a couple dribbles up to the top of the key. Picks up a dribble. And stolen by D. Svetnik. No, they're going to give Ridgeview a timeout. That ball was stolen by D. Svetnik.
Are they going to say Ridgeview holds on to possession?
I think they are, yes. They have to, because if D had gotten possession, then they wouldn't have been able to call a timeout. A beautiful steal by D. Svetnik. It was a matter of just fractions of a second there. I don't know about that one, but as it turns out, it's going to remain Ridgeview ball now. Still have a chance to go ahead in this one. We're all tied up 46-46. What a defensive play. What happened was Taylor had the ball. She dribbles out towards the top of the key and then picks up her dribble. So D. Svetnik Gardner jumps on her quick, and everybody else jumped in the passing lane, got a hand in the passing lane to try to deny any pass away. And really alert Svetnik as Taylor brought the ball up above her head, just grabbed it.
Yeah, that was very close. That was a good steal by D, but just a millisecond too late.
Absolutely, can't say that it was a wrong call, but it could have gone either way. All right, man, this is exactly what I signed up for. Region D Championship Girls Basketball. Ridgeview Wolfpack 46, Central Warriors 46. 23.2 seconds remaining. Nicole Counts is going to inbound the ball just in front of us here on Ridgeview side of half court, going right to left. Central Lady Warriors in a man-to-man. Brooke Porter face guarding Bailey Frazier. Can't get into her, so they get it to Brooke. Brooke Frazier guarded by Brittany Mullins. She gives it to Nicole Counts at the top of the key. Nothing there for Counts. She's going to back it back out. 15 seconds to go. 13. Counts still dribbling the ball around the volleyball line and finally gets it to Bailey Frazier. 10 seconds. Frazier's going to come off the screen. Good hedge by Dee Savetic. She has to pass it to Taylor. Taylor dribbles it off her own feet. Collected by Brooke Porter. Porter calls a quick timeout. 1.4 seconds to go. Central has one final shot. Amber, really incredible defense. They finally got the ball to Bailey Frazier. She came off a screen from Taylor. Dee Savetnik stepped up and hedged on that screen, and they essentially had a double team on her. At that point, she passes it back to Taylor, and Taylor dribbles it off her foot. Brooke Porter dives on the floor for the loose ball and alertly calls a timeout.
Well, and you know, I'm always looking for the bright side here, but the downside is the Warriors are going to have to inbound it in the backcourt. So they're not under their own basket like they were there at the end of, I guess it was maybe first quarter, first half, one of the two, when they inbounded it to Hannah Carter and they didn't call the shot good. So, but they can still get a shot off. They're going to have to pass it up the court.
Yeah, they're going to be just to the side of about 2/3 down the court, actually, on the Ridgeview side of the court. 1.4 seconds, so that's enough time to, well, that Hannah Carter shot at halftime, they waved off. That would have been the edge right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're going to do. See what
they're going to put 2 seconds flat on the clock.
2 full seconds. They do add 0.6 of a second. Olivia Mullins is going to throw the ball in. Ridgeview fans upset that time has been added. See what Robin Dotson is drawing up here. If you're not here, you're going to wish you had been. We're all tied up 46-all. 2 seconds to go. Central ball. Olivia Mullins inbounds, looking to inbound it. Finds Porter. Porter with a running three-pointer. It's good! It's good! Central Warriors are the Region D champions on a running three-pointer at the buzzer by senior Brooke Porter. Central's Lady Warriors are dancing around. They're jumping on each other. Another Region D championship. And the heartbreak on the faces of the Ridgeview girls who played their hearts out tonight. A dagger by Brooke Porter. The shot goes up. My buddy Austin here says it's good as it was in the air. He was right. Wow.
I mean, that was a runner style shot you would take when you're, you know, maybe 10 foot from the basket, not, you know, 3 feet behind the 3-point line. That's maybe the first buzzer beater. I think that is the first buzzer beater we've had all year, and a lot of exciting finish to this one.
Brooke Porter, Ridgeview goes to the locker room. They're not going to wait around for their runner-up trophy. Central's fans on their feet. Wow. 1.4 seconds, and, you know, the shot was out of her hands in plenty of time. They got the ball to around the volleyball line on Central's side of the floor to Brooke Porter, who turns immediately, takes 2 dribbles with her right hand, and just a runner. Nothing but and here comes Ridgeview. They remember they've got a trophy to accept. And you got to think Ridgeview, Lady Wolfpack, are going to make some noise in their own right in the state tournament. But your Lady Warriors, right on track. Regular season district championship, district tournament championship, now a Region D championship, going for their 3rd consecutive state championship. Congratulations to Coach Dotson and the Warriors.
Yeah, this is you know, they beat Abingdon there for the district championship, but beat them pretty handily. They really had to fight for this one. Maybe a luck shot there at the end, but they played a great game. That's
the shot they wanted, though, right?
Most exciting game we've had all year.
Kent Grant from Ridgeview and J.W. Sire from Central out to present the trophies. We'll listen in.
To midcourt. Athletic Director of Ridgeview High Schools, Kent Grant, and the Athletic Director of Central High Schools, J.W. Salyers, to present the trophies. First, for the Region 2D girls runner-up, the Lady Wolfpack of Ridgeview. Again, team members, Hunter Grant, Shelby Rose, Brooklyn Frazier, Haley Sutherland, Bailey Frazier, Cassidy Thomas, Hannah Dotson, Nicole Counts, Hampton Sykes, Shay Sutherland, Cassidy Resnick, and Amber Taylor, the coaching staff, Mr. Chris Fleming, Mr. Mike Gully, Mr. Gary Fleming, the head coach, Mr. Donnie Frazier. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. We do know state quarterfinal games will be played next Friday. They will be played next Friday. The Lady Wolfpack will play on a Friday of next week. Time, I'm sure, to be announced. Again, let's give them a big round of applause. For me personally, I can sit back here in the building from the state semifinal game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the 2B Girls Championship, Mr. Jacob Gonzalez to the Lady Warriors of Central.
Lots of smiles on those faces there, huh, Austin?
Yeah, that's a hard-fought game and ends in. I mean, you can't make that up. A game ending like that.
The truth of the matter is, you're not going to see a better high school girls basketball game. No.
Number 1,
Listen
Grace
in.
Thompson. Number 10, Bailey Allison. Number 11, Brittany Mullins. Number 12, Brooke Porter. Number 14, Jillian Sturgill. Number 15, Hannah McAmis. Number 20, Gabby Hall. Number 22, Hannah Lawrence. Number 23, Olivia Mullins. Number 30, Hannah Carter. Number 32, Callie Mullins. And number 42, Dee Chevetnik. Coaches, Miss Allie Snell, Mr. Chad Compton, and Mr. Josh Nate, assistant coaches. The head coach, Mr. Robin Dobson. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the Lady Warriors of Central.
Another Region D championship. Central wins 49-46 on a running
Also,
three-pointer
ladies and gentlemen,
by Brooke
just
Porter.
to remind you, the Lady Warriors will now advance to the state quarterfinals. That game is to be announced and to be played here at the Pryor Center next Friday. Again, time to be announced. It will be March the 1st here in the Pryor Center.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you heard that, but if not, we're interested to find out. Just announced. Central, of course, we knew would be hosting the quarterfinals next Friday. It's going to be here at the Pryor Center, UVA-Wise. And if they win, the state semifinals are going to be here at UVA-Wise, at least this region, or this side of the state. So we got a chance to see Central again, hopefully 2 more times before we go to Ridgeview.
That would help things out, you know, keeping it close. It's funny because we've had to travel more for the regional tournament than we may have to for the state tournament. So, but my goodness, what a game!
What a game! Again, you're not going to see a better high school girls basketball game than the one we just saw. And something nice I saw is that when they announced Ridgeview as runner-up, both sides standing, giving applause to the losers. Hard to call them losers after a game like that, but the team that came up just short in this game. And then when Central got the championship trophy, both sides standing and cheering. Again, Brooke Porter with a running three-pointer at the buzzer to win the Region D, another Region D championship for Central. Let's run down the stats here before we sign off. For the Lady Wolfpack, led by 19 points and 3 rebounds from Bailey Frazier. She was 5 for 8 from 3, and really at times single-handedly kept the Lady Warriors, or the Lady Wolfpack, in the game. Nicole Counts had 7. Hannah Dotson had 6. Amber Taylor had 7. Haley Sutherland had 5. And Brooklyn Frazier had 2. So 46 total points for the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack, who shoot 38.5% for the game, 46.7% on threes, which really kept them in the game. Central, led by just an unbelievable performance from senior point guard Olivia Mullins. 21 points, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. She had a couple of assists and a rebound as well, but whenever they needed it, she was there. Second leading scorer with 10 points, Brooke Porter. None of those 10 more important, more exciting than the final 3 at the buzzer. Also for Central, 8 points for Dee Chevetnik, 8 points and 6 rebounds for Dee Chevetnik. Hannah Carter, 2 points and 6 rebounds. 6 points for Brittany Mullins. And let's see who else we have. 2 points for Callie Mullins as well. 2 key points there in the fourth quarter. Central shot 48.5% from the game, but only 18%, 2 for 11 from 3. So 49-46. Can't ask for much more than that, can you, Austin?
No, you really can't. And we knew that when we found out, you know, we were at Virginia High there for the regional semifinals, seen Ridgeview win, and of course, when Central won, we knew that this game was going to be very exciting.
And it was the whole game.
Yeah, it really was. Now that may be the most interesting, exciting basketball game that I've experienced in person.
And frankly, what we really and we'll find out next week and the week after, what we may have seen are the two best teams in the Commonwealth of Virginia playing here tonight. Our broadcast partner, Chris Wilson, just texted us. He's at a youth tournament over in the Tri-Cities today. He said, we're all at a youth tournament, and suddenly you see a dozen people throw up their arms and start yelling over there, listening into the broadcast. I guess over at TNT in Kingsport, I'm guessing, the Sportsplex. So we're being listened to far and wide, and we're going to continue bringing you these Lady Warriors. I'm telling you, if they make it to the next two games, Austin and I will be here for them, or at least Central Warriors basketball. I'm not sure that it'll be both of us necessarily, but you're going to have a hard time keeping me out of the gym. And then I'm going to pledge that I'm going to do everything I can to get to Richmond if Central is able to make it to the state finals, and we'll have to see what we can do about getting Austin Erie out of school for a day.
Yeah, if they make it, I'm going to do everything in my power, do my work early, and see what strings I can pull there at Central High School to be able to get caught up on my work and head up to Richmond. So
it's been a good run for this bunch, and I'm glad it's not over just yet. They've been fun to follow all year long, and hopefully at least 3 more games. Well, at most, but at least as well, 3 more games to go. All right. Any closing thoughts, Austin?
Another tightly contested game between these two teams. It took a team effort from the Lady Warriors and ends on a high note. That was a great game.
Absolutely. And let's give some kudos, if we could, quickly, because they've held 3 trophies up this year. This entire team: Grace Thompson, Bailey Allison, Brittany Mullins, Brooke Porter, Jill Sturgill, Hannah McCamus, Gabby Hall, Hannah Large, Olivia Mullins, Hannah Carter, Callie Mullins, and Dee Savetnik, making memories for a lot of people, including themselves, and hopefully one more trophy to hold up before this thing's all over. All right. This has been Central Warriors basketball. He's Austin Erie. I'm Chad Dotson saying so long, everyone.